Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video I'm going to teach you les pronoms possessifs deuxième partie, which means the possessive pronouns second part. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prim or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I'm going to teach you the possessive pronouns. And this is the second part of our series, the possessive pronouns, les pronoms possessifs. Before we begin with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end. And in case you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, mention your comments in the comment section below. And let's just start with this video. I've told you that this series I've divided into 4 parts. In the first part, we have already looked upon the masculine singular examples. In the second part, that means in today's video, I'm going to put more emphasis upon the feminine singular version. In the third part, we will look upon masculine plural, and in the fourth part, we will look upon the feminine plural version, right? Now, I'm going to just give you a brief recap of whatever we have already studied in the first part of our series. So, see, all of them, these are our subject pronouns. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il and elle. Now, je, which means I, tu, which means you, il, which means he or it, elle, which means she or it, nous, which means we, vous, which means you, il and elle, which means they. Now, from I, we would have mine. Now, why are they called as possessive pronouns? Because they show possession. This table is mine, this phone is mine, this car is yours. So, mine, yours, his or its. From she and it, we would have hers or its. We would have ours, then yours, then theirs and theirs. Now, I already explained you in the first part of the video that in English, you just have one way of saying that. Like, for example, this phone is mine, this car is mine, this house is mine, this door is mine, anything for which you would have just one way of saying mine. But in French, you have 4 different ways of saying. You have masculine singular, feminine singular, masculine plural and feminine plural. You have to remember this table by heart, okay? Now, for saying mine, you have 4 options. Similarly, for saying all of them, you have 4 options, right? So, mine would have 4 options: le mien, la mienne, les miens, les miennes. Yours, again 4 options: le tien, la tienne, les tiens, les tiennes. Now, for his or its, you have again 4 options: le sien, la sienne, les siens, les siennes. Now, for his and her, for il and elle, you have same thing. So, le sien, la sienne, les siens, les siennes. Now, don't think that le sien is coming under masculine singular, so that means his. No. Le sien can have all the 4 meanings, all the 3 meanings, I'm sorry, his, her or its. Similarly, for la sienne also, you can have all the 3 meanings, his, her or its. Similarly, for les siens and les siennes, all 4 of them can mean his, her or its. Now, for ours, you have again 4 options: le nôtre, la nôtre, les nôtres, les nôtres. The next one is yours, le vôtre, la vôtre, les vôtres, les vôtres. The next one is theirs. So, for both of them, you have same thing: le leur, la leur, les leurs, les leurs. Now, in today's video, I am going to put more emphasis upon feminine singular. So that means this one: la mienne, la tienne, la sienne, la nôtre, la vôtre, la leur, la leur. That means I'm going to do all the examples related to the feminine singular version. Okay, so now that I've already told you, in this video I'm going to give you examples for feminine singular. So we will focus upon la mienne, la tienne, la sienne, la nôtre, la vôtre, la leur. right? So second column. Now here there are certain examples, like let's look at the first one. C'est ma pomme. This is my apple. Now what are these? Ma, ta, votre, notre. These are your possessive adjectives. If you do not know what exactly are possessive adjectives and how do you use them, I'm going to mention the link of those videos in the card above and also in the description box below. You can check them out. Now, so this is my apple. I want to replace this is my apple with this is mine, right? So now it's not dependent upon my gender. It's dependent upon the gender of the thing that we are talking about. Now here we are talking about apple. Pomme. Pomme is un pomme or une pomme. That's masculine or feminine? That's ending with E, so that's feminine. Une pomme. So what will you say? C'est la mienne. Again, it's not dependent upon my gender. It's not that I am female, therefore I'm saying c'est la mienne. Even if a male would say, he would also say c'est la mienne, because it's not dependent upon our gender. It's dependent upon the gender that we are, gender of the thing that we are replacing or the thing that we are talking about. So c'est ma pomme, c'est la mienne. This is mine. The next example, c'est ta chaise. This is your chair. Now I want to replace this is your chair with this is yours. Now for yours you have tu also and we have vous also, but here we are going to look at tu, right? So for tu you have four possibilities: le tien, la tienne, les tiens, les tiennes. But here what we are talking about chaise, which is une chaise, feminine, singular. So c'est la tienne. It's yours. So it's not dependent upon your gender. It's dependent upon the gender of the word chaise. C'est la tienne. This is yours. The third example, c'est votre maison. This is your house. Now I want to replace this is your house with this is yours. Again for yours you have two possibilities, either with tu or with vous. Here we are taking vous. So for vous you have four possibilities: le vôtre, la vôtre, les vôtres, les vôtres. We will look at the gender of the word maison. Maison is une maison, that's feminine. So we will say c'est la vôtre. This is yours. C'est la vôtre. It's dependent upon the gender of maison. The fourth example, c'est notre voiture. This is our car. I want to replace this is our car with this is our. Now here I have written two examples in front of you. We'll solve them together. Ma voiture est à côté de, so my car is next to, I want to fill the blank with yours. My car is next to yours. Now for yours you have two options. You can either use the tu version or else you can use the vous version. Right? I'll give you the examples for both. My car is next to yours. Now let's look at tu. For that you have four options: le tien, la tienne, les tiens, les tiennes. Now here we are talking about car. That's not dependent upon your gender. That's dependent upon the gender of the thing that we are talking about. My car is next to yours. Yours what? Your car. Right? So car is feminine and plural, singular. I'm sorry, car is feminine and singular. La voiture. So we look at the second column, which is la tienne. Right? If I want to say my car is next to yours, but I want to use the vous version, for that also you have four options: le vôtre, la vôtre, les vôtres, les vôtres. But again, car is feminine singular, so you look at the second column. You can also say à côté de la vôtre. That's your choice, whichever you want to use. Let's look at the next one, which is notre maison est petite. Our house is small. Now I want to fill the blank with theirs is big. Now for theirs you have four options: le leur, la leur, les leur, les leur. We are talking about their what? Their house, which is feminine and singular. So you will look at the second column. So you will say la leur. It's not dependent upon their gender. It's dependent upon the gender of the thing that we are replacing, and that is house. Notre maison est petite, la leur est grande. And that's it for this video. In this video, I have looked upon the second column, which is feminine singular. In the next part, that means in the third video, we are going to look upon the masculine plural, that means the third column. In case you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, mention your comments in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.